The reason why your broilers are not growing could involve more than one reason. In this video, I will share many of the reasons with you and the way out. Welcome to Dari Agro Farm. This is a continuation video of comparing the growth rate of Agrited and Said, which are both rostri weight birds. Today is their week 5 video, so we'll be comparing their growth rate at week 5. While comparing growth rate, I will be taking you lecture on the reason why your broilers are not growing and the way out. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, use this opportunity to subscribe, like this video, comment and share with other farmers. If you have been following this trend from day 1, week 1 video, week 2 and week 3 video, you will observe that we omit week 4 video of this trend. We really apologize. The reason being that we are unable to video them at week 4, so that is why we moved to week 5. We really apologize. Now let's begin weighing the broilers. We are starting with Agrited. We'll be marking anyone that we're about to weigh just to differentiate them from the one we've not weighed. The yellow room is Agrited room, while the blue room is Said room. They are in different room apartment. So we're starting with Agrited. We are going to be marking the comb or the head just to differentiate the one that we've weighed from the one we've not weighed. Remember, we are going to be weighing everything, and we are going to find the average weight at the end of weighing it. So we are starting with Agrited, and the weight of this basin is 101 gram. So we'll be subtracting the weight of the basin. This is 3.2 kg. By the time you minus the 101 gram for the basin, approximately you have 3.1 kg at week 5 for that particular bird. So we'll be weighing everything and we'll find the mean weight at the end of the day. So while you are watching the weighing process, let me use this opportunity to lecture us or to brief us on the reason why most broilers are not growing. If you're in that category, you might be able to find solution to the reason why birds are not growing in this class. So please stay tuned and listen while watching. The two basic causes of stunted growth or poor growth or slow growth in broilers are poor welfare, which could result in a disease outbreak, feed poisoning, high temperature, low temperature, and many more. And the second reason, the second basic causes could be as a result of genetic makeup of the broiler. Poor welfare usually affects broilers' growth in many farms. One of the prominent examples of poor welfare is overcrowding. Overcrowding is a hub for many vices and diseases in poultry, which can affect the growth of your birds negatively. Overcrowding increases the litter intensity and invariably increases the population of disease-causing organisms in the pen. So this can also cause poor ventilation. That is, overcrowding can cause a very poor ventilation in your pen. It can cause heat stress, which in turn increase the conversion ratio, and it can also cause mortality. All this put together will drastically reduce the growth of your broilers, no matter the kind of feed, no matter the kind of medication you are administering to them. Overcrowding is one of the tools that leads to slow growth in broilers. Don't overcrowd your birds. Stock the capacity your birds can carry. Allow free space, allow free movement. This will help them growth wise, and it will also prevent sicknesses and diseases, thereby minimizing what to spend on medication, and at the end of the day it will reduce mortality rate. Another strong reason why your birds are not growing could be as a result of poor brooding. Poor brooding could lead to stunted growth in your poultry farming. Brooding and the first 7 days are critical stages in the life of a chick. The method of brooding broilers in the first 7 days will determine how well your broilers chicks will grow. In brooding, you must maintain a specific range of temperature for optimal growth. Any deviation from the temperature range will hurt the life of your chicks. So you have to be careful in order not to induce hyperthermia or hypothermia, which could lead to stunted growth and even mortality in your poultry birds. Another reason why your birds may not be growing could be as a result of malabsorption syndrome. Malabsorption syndrome is a severe health condition that adversely affects the growth performance of your chickens. How does this happen? Now, when viruses invade the intestinal mucosa cell at the edge of the intestinal villi, which aids digestion, the replication of the viruses causes the disintegration of a cell by rupture of the cell wall or membrane of the bird's cell wall by impairing absorption. And when the absorption is impaired, nutrient absorption will be difficult, and that will lead to stunted growth or reduced growth in your broilers. So in order to avoid this, you have to practice good brooding method, practice good biosecurity, and of course brood your broilers using a good brooding medication. That is why we made a brooding medication available that is well balanced to avoid all this negativity. Brooder will help you to avoid all this negativity if you secure a very good genetic makeup birds. Observing all these and many more that we are unable to discuss in this video will help you to escape through having stunted or slow growth broilers in your farm. Always observe good biosecurity. No matter the medication you give to your birds, if your biosecurity is not intact, then you will be suffering from mortality, stunted growth, which could lead to discouragement in the business. So after weighing our Said, we got average weight of 2.101 kg, while our Agrited earlier on, if you follow the video, we got 2.88 kg. You can see the difference. By week 6, we are going to be doing full analysis, the total amount of feed consumed, the mortality rate, and if it's advisable to keep Agrited for 6-week business or Said. That is the aim of this experiment, but it is becoming obvious that Agrited is more good for 6-week business than Said, because the average weight, the difference between the two is so high. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and wait for the next video. Love you. Share this video and remain blessed.